¿Quieres pagar hasta un 30% menos en tus tarjetas de PlayStation, Xbox o Nintendo? Pues visita eneva.com. Está disponible para España y Latinoamérica. Recuerda, tus tarjetas más baratas en Eneva. El link lo tenéis en la descripción.
1944. The tide of war has turned. The Axis is on the run. Forced out of North Africa, losing ground in Italy. Everyone knows what the next step is. An invasion of mainland Europe, mounted from England. But nobody knows when or where the blow will fall. Agents from SOE work alongside the resistance, always chasing rumors, trying to stay one step ahead of the Germans' efforts to turn the tide back in their favor. An animal is always most dangerous when it's cornered, and the Reich is baring its teeth. Since '42, they have been fortifying the coast, building their great Atlantic Wall. Special units of Allied commandos attack points along the coast, making the Germans look this way, then that, keeping them guessing, hunting for gaps in the armor, cracks in the wall.
Fairburne. Captain says we'll be surfacing in 5. Clear on your orders?
We wait for air cover from our boys in the RAF. And once they start their raid, we use the distraction break on the beach. Your team destroys the coastal defenses to the west. I neutralize the defenses here, and proceed inland to rendezvous with Blue Viper at the safe house in town.
As quietly as possible. I don't want to come back to the beach and find the place crawling with Germans. If they spot the sub before you blow those guns, me and my team will be stuck here.
I can do quiet.
You'd better. All right, that's our cue. Okay, Fairburne. There are the searchlights. Show me what you can do. We aren't landing with those searchlights up. Take them out.
Won't be a problem. Should scout the shoreline with binoculars. Spot my targets.
Secure the beachhead, and we'll follow when everything's clear.
All right. See you on the other side, Sullivan. Got to secure the beachhead. Make the landing zone safe for the Rangers. Better get to it. Prone to get ahead. Should be able to climb my way up there, get a good vantage point down on the beach. Can't give away my position.
Macht man mal
Should take him down
eine kleine
quietly.
Pause und plötzlich explodiert der Himmel. Warum gönnen uns die verdammten Alliierten zur Abwechslung nicht mal eine ruhige Nacht?
He'll be part of a patrol. Should keep to the shadows. Don't want to get caught out.
Beckendorf hatte die richtige Idee. Geben wir ihnen verdammt nochmal was, worüber sie sauer sein können. Hallo? Sie müssen es irgendwo versteckt haben. Bestimmt haben Sie es noch nicht über den Kanal transportiert. Wir müssen weitersuchen.
Officer's likely to have something important on him. Should check the body. Nothing else to find. Military papers. Should have a look, see what's going on here. According to this, the SS captured a resistance cell in the town last week. It must be Blue Viper's network. Subsonic ammo? Nazis must have found it and put this to good use. Keep my shots quiet.
Ganz schön zäh. Aber er besorgt bestimmt.
Hoffentlich.
Mach dir keine allzu großen Hoffnungen. Wir müssen noch die Waffen aus ihren Verstecken holen. Das dauert.
Got to secure my contact. Can't just leave them to die if they've been captured.
Was für eine Aussicht. Sowas gibt's in Österreich nicht. Klar, Berge schon, aber kein Meer.
Happy trails, Hans. That'll be where they're holding the resistance. Got to get past these Nazis and get inside. Be harder to spot me in that grass.
Clem scheint sich sein Pfund Fleisch zu holen. Es könnte alles vorbei sein, wenn sie nur reden würden.
Ich will früh ins Bett. Clem soll endlich die Informationen aus ihnen rausholen, die wir brauchen.
Je eher sie brechen, desto eher ist es vorbei. Die sollen uns doch einfach endlich sagen.
Got to get in there before it's too late. Charlie?
Thanks. I just needed a distraction.
The weather in Ostend is better this time of year.
But France has better food. You're my contact. You're the desert ghost. I should have known.
Good to see you, Blue Viper.
Yeah, Leo chose that code name, not me. But they found us anyway, in spite of all the codes.
Betrayed?
Maybe. I think so. But I can't be sure. They tried to make us talk, and when we wouldn't, my God, they killed the whole town, everyone. All thanks to a bastard named Moller. They split us up. Some of my men might still be alive. Somewhere in this place. We have to...
I'll find them. You're in no shape to fight. Where can we meet?
All right, you win. The safe house is blown. There's a farmhouse just north of the town.
I'll find it.
One more thing. One of my men, Marcel, he hid information in a loose panel under his bed. The key for it was sewn into the hem of his trousers. They may not have found him yet. Look for the house with the yellow brickwork. Ugliest thing in the village. You can't miss it.
Got it.
It is good to see you again.
You too, old friend. Not much more to go now. Target's nearly in sight. This will help.
Nichts.
Can hear voices
Sie
through
haben
those
bestimmt
walls.
irgendwo was versteckt.
Should focus.
Wir haben uns ja nicht mit
Get an
Mistgabeln
idea of their
angegriffen.
position. Armory. This would be a good place to check my weapons before hitting the field. Stock up on supplies as well.
Achtung! Alle Geschütze auf Zielraster H9! Reichweite 380!
Kommandos uns vernichtet! Zurück auf die Stationen! Und wachsam bleiben!
Nazi bastards. That radar tower is still operational. There's the radar. Looks like the air raid didn't take it out. I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
mal.
Hat die 8-8er bei der letzten Bombardierung was getroffen?
Ja, in Position. Ein paar mehr davon, ey.
Violets. Must be planned violet. Take out local communications. Forces the Nazis onto the radio, and Bletchley can listen to every little thing they say. If I plant explosives on the radar's pillars, I should be able to bring it down. Maybe I can find some in the Germans' ammo crates. Trenches should keep me out of sight, get me closer to the radar. Close quarters, though. Better stay alert. Trench networks connected to the radar. That's one way in. This'll come in very useful. Maybe if I can find the generators, I can disable the radar. I need a tool to get into the generator. Maybe I can find a crowbar nearby. Crowbar. Just what I need for sabotaging Nazi installations. Out like a light. Generator's overloaded. Gotta find a breaker switch so I can fry the whole system. asteroid. Their radar is just an expensive hunk of scrap. That should keep our boys on the bombing runs. That sounds like a big gun. Must be what hit the submarine. I need to find it and take it out. What's this fella got?
Wurden viele davon hierher verlegt. Er wartet das Oberkommando.
Was? Hallo?
Man sieht fast die Panik in ihren Gesichtern, wenn wir mit den Dingern loslegen.
Du solltest sehen, was die mit Panzern machen.
Achtung, Granate!
That must be the gun that took out the submarine. That thing can land shells in Dover. Something tells me this body is worth searching. Should make things easier for us, and harder for the Nazis.
Das Geschütz ist unglaublich. Alles automatisch. Da müssen wir kaum eingreifen.
Das macht mir Angst. Was, wenn irgendwas nicht funktioniert?
Wie meinst du das?
Stell dir vor, mit einer Granate die geladen ist. Wäre das nicht gefährlich?
Natürlich, deswegen prüfen wir die Granaten ja auch vorher, du Trottel.
Better check the body. Nothing else to find.
Ich habe hier ständig ein Klingeln im Ohr.
Was?
Andauernd. Jedes Mal, wenn dieses Geschütz feuert, fühlt es sich an, als würde mir der Kopf platzen.
Hast du was gesehen?
Ist das bei dir auch so?
This is feeding shells through to the gun battery. Putting an explosive in here will do some damage. The battery's generator. Taking it out should be a quieter way of silencing the gun. This grass could make some useful cover. better find some ammo.
Ich verstehe nicht, warum sie sich widersetzen.
Lächerlich, oder? Geringe Intelligenz kann man überleben, der Luft und einfach nicht begreifen.
Man würde meinen, der Selbsterhaltungstrieb bringt sie zur Vernunft.
Stefan Beckendorf, the butcher of the local resistance. You're on my list, Beckendorf.
Hoffentlich lenken sie irgendwann ein.
Ich fürchte, da können wir nichts machen. Es wäre humaner, sie von ihrem Leid zu erlösen.
Resistance documents have got to be in here. Charlie said the safe is in the floorboards. Target neutralized. So long. That's one less name on the kill list. Sorry, Marcel. Marcel was storing resistance equipment in his attic. This would be a good time to rearm. The safe, just like Charlie said. Let's see if the is still here. Nazis never found it. Good job, Marcel. I'll see this gets to the right people. This must be the farmhouse Charlie told me about. Hope she got here okay.
Lâche ton arme!
Karl!
You made it.
We lost the sub. Did you see any survivors?
We lost some good men.
I'm sorry.
Did you get the intel?
This is Marie. She's part of a resistance network that operates further up the coast. If it wasn't for her, I'd be dead already.
Nice to meet you.
Did you get the intel?
Told you. He doesn't do things by halves.
There, you're done. I'd say to take it easy for a bit, but...
But you've met me, yeah.
I wondered if I'd run into you. Been in France long?
Almost from the start. Moved around a lot, staying one step ahead of Jerry. More than once, I've thought it would have been good to have you in my network. A native German speaker could have opened many doors. Oh, didn't I tell you? This one was born and raised in Deutschland, at least for a few years.
I chose my side.
You chose well. Right, we need to go. They will be looking for you. This tells us where to go next. That butcher, Moller, has a chateau not far from here.
Look after this one. She reminds me a little of you.
I will. You take care, Charlie.
Mission fulfilled. Atlantic war targets neutralized. Primary exfil compromised. Multiple U.S. Rangers KIA. Lieutenant Sullivan and surviving Rangers regrouping with resistance contact to await extraction. Status of Lieutenant Fairburne and Blue Viper unknown. Bletchley Park have intercepted the following.
Die Widerstandsratten sind geflohen? Ich muss wissen, ob die Operation in Gefahr ist. Wenn die Alliierten Verdacht schöpfen, sind wir erledigt. Ich werde die letzten Vorbereitungen persönlich beaufsichtigen.